But there's one thing I want to throw out, just friend to friend. I think it's Terry Eagleton or Eggleston. He's British and he's a Marxist, but he's really violently against postmodernism because he says that Marxism is very truth-based. I mean, it's totally truth-based.
That's right.
It's Marxist truth.
Right.
So it has really nothing in common with postmodernism
I had an hour and a half debate with a Canadian communist who was saying the same thing. She swears at, not by Gramsci. She thinks that Gramsci corrupts Marxism. But I want to make an amendment to what I just said. The postmodernists do have an influence on critical legal studies, which is the American child of critical theory. They are the first, so they're not translating things from German, they're actually writing things in American English. And that's a discipline that emerges in American law schools in the 1970s that leads directly into critical race theory. Critical race theory is a child of critical legal studies, just as critical legal studies is a child of critical theory, but critical legal studies is also greatly influenced by the postmodernists. And you have people like Duncan Kennedy who say, the postmodernists, Derrida, Jean-François Lyotard, that's the trinity in postmodernism. Kennedy is very open about the influences because he lived in Europe for many years. So there is a way in which the postmodernists influence critical legal studies. The postmodernists, however, were they did not have a political program. Kimberly Crenshaw, one of the creators of critical race theory, says she didn't like that about the critical legal scholars. There were too postmodernists. They were too fuzzy. They were too woolly. They did not have a clear political program. She wants a political program. So really that's why I would say that postmodernism, in lacking a political program and being more of a literary criticism, it's just as bad and it's just as truth-denying, but they have an influence on critical legal studies. But why don't we talk about critical legal studies as much today, and we constantly talk about critical race theory? It's because critical race theory, it's all about politics. Critical legal studies was about destroying the legal system and the law.